I think what makes our products so special is the fact that we try to keep them simple. The balance between these flavors is very, very difficult to achieve, and that's actually what we work very hard to do.
So my journey starts when I was really young. My dad was a documentary maker in France, and he used to make a lot of documentary about food and pastry in general. So when I was a kid, basically I was watching those videos instead of cartoon or anime, and it really made me feel like, wow, I want to do that, I want to be part of that. So I started at 15 years old to work in some cake shop in my hometown. I had the chance to join a famous chocolate brand called Valrhona, and they have a famous school, pastry school, especially on chocolate over the world. And they transferred me to Japan when I was 20. That's how I began my Asian journey. And I discovered other cultures, especially the Japanese culture, and teaching Asian people how to use French chocolate, basically. They transferred me to Hong Kong and to take care about Asia in general. And after like 11 years for them, we decided to open our cake shop.
But of course, we have some sort of customers that we see coming regularly. For example, the people who are on their last day of work, the Sanso Bank. And I think we do a pretty decent job at that. We try to hand pack every cake to make sure it's easy to give away to your colleagues. Another type of customer we have is big luxury hotels, 5-star hotels. They buy a lot of cakes from us to put on their tea sets. So this is a separate part of the business. I would say these two customers, but we're open to anybody. We always wanted to do a cake shop that was not a cold and luxury cake shop, because many French cake shops are like that. It's true, we want to do luxury quality, but we don't want the shop to be a luxury place where people feel like they don't really belong. We want it to be open to anyone, and actually that's why it's called Tarts and Pop. Pop stands for popular, so it stands for anybody can come in and everybody's welcome. As long as you like good cakes, we're trying our best to fit your needs. We wanted to elevate the tart making to a new form of art.
Yes, because the food industry is in a perpetual evolution. You always have new ingredients, new techniques always come out in the market. And basically, if you don't want to fall behind compared to your competitor, you need to be aware of what's going on in terms of new ingredients and techniques. So every month, example in Tart and Pop, we create one product and to basically diversify our range. And we also try to always understand what's going on and order new ingredient and play with it, try to make new product with it. So I would say, yeah, creativity, innovation as well is one of the most reasons you make your cake shop successful, because you don't fall behind compared to your competitor. First, we are the only one in Hong Kong and in Asia, I think, to make only tarts. We want to be the specialist of this type of product, and also because it was our favorite cakes. And basically, if you go to the cake shop around the area or the city, you will see 1 or 2 tarts only, which is only basically a crispy base with some fresh fruit. They keep it like really simple, traditional. But we wanted to do tarts, but we wanted to bring a new vision of it. We really play with texture. It's not only fresh fruit and a crispy base, we play with different texture. We combine the flavor really well. We use the high ingredient as well. In terms of difference, I think you cannot find just our product anywhere else because when you go for a tart, this is not what you expect. So we want people to basically rediscover what tarts can be, and we bring basically a new vision of it.
I think what makes our products so special is the fact that we try to keep them simple. It's actually more difficult than it looks. It's very easy to put many ingredients into a cake and say, oh, this is fancy because it's French, it's fancy, and there's many things inside. But if you try to make a cake with only 2 ingredients, like for example, chocolate and raspberry, or vanilla and strawberry, and you want these 2 flavors to really balance each other and stand out, it's very difficult. You look at our cakes and most of the time it's only 2 flavors, but the balance between these flavors is very difficult to achieve, and that's actually what we work very hard to do, so that if you like raspberry and chocolate, you bite our raspberry chocolate cake, you really feel both flavors at the same level. And that's really, this is really technical, but it's very fun too. It's a lot of try and error. We try, or too much chocolate, or too much raspberry, until we get to the perfect spot.